What's up, guys? Try this for the third time. I feel like anytime I do social media training, Facebook doesn't like it, but whatever. Maybe it's my title, Social Media Sundays. I guess that's not a good title for them. It's a song. It's a song I wrote for you guys. Social Media Sundays. It's a country song too. I don't even know where that came from. I don't listen to country music. So what's up, guys? How we doing? Hope everybody's having an awesome day. Going to have the infamous Miss Fittprincess with us today. She's finishing getting ready. You know, women gotta get beautiful for the camera. But yeah, so super pumped to have everybody jumping on here. As you guys are joining, definitely drop me some likes. Do drop some loves. Share this video with your team. We do appreciate it if you do share it. Please drop a little shared down in the comments. And yeah, guys, we're gonna give this a couple minutes, let this thing get built up, because I know we're gonna have a couple hundred people on here, so we do always want to make sure that we give everybody time to get jumping on. Well, of course I'm hogging the camera, because Natalie's computer wouldn't work.
No, it's your Facebook that wouldn't work. What's up, guys?
So hello, guys. How is everybody? Hello, hello. Hopefully everybody's having a happy Sunday. So we're gonna give it. Sunday? I don't know what day it is. Social Media Sunday, so it's got to be Sunday. Okay. So happy Sunday to everybody. We do appreciate everybody for jumping on. Super pumped to have everybody on here. Social media training has been going great. I know everyone's been getting a lot of usage. What you looking for, girl?
Same.
I told you, you better be careful knocking my phone over. See, she over here trying to sabotage the live already.
Y'all see why we go through so much confianza?
Yeah, she's already trying to sabotage.
Move my computer out of your way.
Well, don't worry, it's perfectly fine where it is. Okay. Be careful, you're gonna be knocking the moneymaker down over here. Hello, guys. See, that right there is exactly why we go through so much confianza. Exactly why. Exactly why. When you work from home with your significant other, sometimes you end up having to take a triple dose every now and then.
Listen, Linda.
If you guys are out there, you guys have ever tried our confiance, I want you guys to drop a 1 in the comments. If you've ever had to take a double dose because you work with your significant other, I want you to drop a 3 in the comments. Oh my Lord, this one over here. So yeah, guys, love having everybody on here for Sundays. They've been really, really beneficial, I know, for everybody. Nonstop, always make sure that we're getting as much content out there for everyone as possible. You know,
we're matching hats.
We are matching hats. Come here, don't quit. Funny how that works. But if you guys are joining, definitely drop us some likes, drop us some loves. If you do share this video, please drop a share down in the comments. We do appreciate that. We're going to be covering Snapchat today. I get asked more questions about Snapchat. I will tell you guys straight up from the start, Natalie and I did not care for Snapchat. I didn't really care for it at all. I didn't want to use it. I didn't care to learn how to use it. She made me get it for my shoe business. She told me.
As soon as it came out, I was like, oh man, this is gold. I love this. It's so much fun. All the filters, all the different things that you can do. It's awesome. So so essentially what ended up making me realize the actual benefit of it is, what made me realize it was when I was really, really focusing on my shoe business, I had people that were connecting with me that I hadn't spoke with in years, that I was friends with on Facebook, I was friends with on Instagram. Oh yeah, because people answer you on Snapchat or they message you on Snapchat, but they'll ignore you everywhere else. If you guys have noticed that, drop your favorite emoji, because I notice that all the time, especially like 2-3 years ago. People would answer me or message me on Snapchat, hey, what's going on? But then they won't answer my text or my message on Facebook or nothing, and I was like, what is going on here? So I was like, all right, clearly there's something with Snapchat, because people will answer you or message you on Snapchat, but they will ignore you everywhere else.
Yeah, and guys, this is just some crazy numbers that I do like to kind of let everybody know. Well, I was going to use my phone to kind of go over these statistics, which I don't really know all off the top of my head, just because I didn't plan on going live from my phone. But there's well, that was last minute. Again, confianza. On average, there's 9,000 snaps sent every second. 9,000 snaps. Okay, that's a crazy number. On average, the average American. Now, guys, I do want you guys to understand this. Okay, Snapchat is global. It's all over the globe. All right, 77% of Snapchat users are in Europe and America. 77% between those two major continents. So it is a gold mine. A gold mine. The average Snapchat user spends on average 38 minutes a day checking Snapchat. 38 minutes. Be a part of their 38 minutes. All right? It's the craziest thing ever. And it's simple. It's very, very easy to use. It's very, very click, 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 click. It's videos. People want videos. Biggest thing I want to tell you guys, there is a reason why, because I get asked this question all the time. What is this Instagram story? What is this Facebook story? It's a spinoff of Snapchat. You want to know why it's a spinoff of Snapchat? Mark Zuckerberg tried to buy Snapchat. Do you guys know that? If you did not know that Mark Zuckerberg tried to buy Snapchat, I want you to drop a wow emoji. Just, what? That's so crazy. He literally tried to buy Snapchat. Snapchat turned him down. Tried. They knew how much money it was worth. They turned it down. They did not want anything to do with it. All right? It is a gold mine. There is a reason why Facebook has made Facebook story. There's a reason why there's a Messenger story. There's a reason why there's an Instagram story. I'm going to tell you, guys, they do not even compare. Not by any, I don't use any of the other stories. I don't use them. I use the Instagram story for a little while. I will tell you guys, I do not use them. I don't care to use them.
I do sometimes.
Instagram story does weight into the algorithm for Instagram. Facebook story does not weight into the algorithm by any means on your news feed for Facebook, so I don't use it. It's if you use it, I'm not telling you don't use it. It's going to eventually have its weight for sure, very much so. Right now there is no weight to it. They've got a lot of stuff they have to catch up. The filters are not as crisp, they're not as clean. They don't change the filters as frequently as they do on Snapchat. Snapchat, the filters change daily. It is the ultimate one of the ultimate resources as far as for attraction marketing, guys. I'm going to tell you, if you do not understand attraction marketing, Snapchat can make you understand, not make you, it can educate you on how attraction marketing and branding really truly works. Because it's so simple. Some of the tips that we're going to give you guys in this video, it's going to kind of blow your mind with it. It really is. I definitely wanted to make sure that we had Natalie on this because she is the Snapchat queen. She knows more about Snapchat than anybody. Naturally, I can give you guys some up-to-date stuff, but like when it comes to learning how to use the thing and how to get leads, I mean, this girl signs 5 to 8 distributors every single month from Snapchat and massive amounts of loyal customers every single month. Guys, we get leads every single day from Snapchat. Every day. I'll tell you this: I get more leads from Snapchat than I get from any other social media platform.
I think the last 3 days I got 6 leads alone. Like literally, it's been.
And these are closed out.
These are people I don't know either. Like they're not people that I've been in contact with already, and they just inquire again. Like these are like fresh people that I just connected with, and they're like, I want to grow my hair out. Just because I posted a before and after picture on Snapchat. Like, it's that crazy. But you don't just want to post before and after pictures on Snapchat. So
no.
I'm going to throw that out there
real
quick.
You want to utilize Snapchat. You want to make sure that you're utilizing it the correct way.
We're going to tell them how to use it correctly, right?
Well, of course, we're definitely going to tell them how to utilize it the correct way. But guys, it really does. It focuses on attraction marketing. It's going to teach you attraction marketing. It's going to give you that opportunity. Far too often, people ask me all the time, man, I feel like I post too much on Facebook. I post too much on Instagram. Well, utilize Snapchat. Very much so. Utilize Snapchat. Guys, the biggest thing I want to tell you about Snapchat, okay, because we always talk. Every time I'm doing these trainings, we're always talking about Facebook algorithms. What is an algorithm? If you don't know what an algorithm is, the algorithm is basically, it's a super brain, it's a supercomputer that sits back, and it explains what's going on, and it deems what content is relevant for you. Okay, it determines what you're gonna see, what you're not gonna see. It determines your news. It determines your news feed. It determines your friends that you're gonna see. It determines everything. Okay, everything in the world runs off of an algorithm. Netflix, Google, your stoplights, all your social media platforms, everything down to your TV itself. Anything that is an electronic that runs itself remotely has an algorithm that's built into it. Okay. That's how it works. Very much so. You guys want to know the best thing about Snapchat? There is no algorithm. There's no algorithm. None. They have not built an algorithm for Snapchat. So that is why we use it. If you want to be posting, if you're one of those people that wants to post 6, 7, 8, 10 times a day on Facebook, post twice or 3 times a day on Facebook and put the rest of those posts on Snapchat. Very, very much so. You cannot oversnap. You can't do it. I have days. Whenever you snap 40, 50, 60 times is the day when you're going to get more views on your video than anything.
I'm Snapchatting right now.
That's what she does. She snaps all day long. That's Natalie for you. Snap queen. I'm going to tell you guys this. This is a little funny story. So when we first got together 2.5 years ago, I had people that would come up to us, and this is a true story. I'm not kidding you. We'd be out, we'd be hanging out with people, we'd be, you know, she'd introduce me to some friends and whatnot, some of her girlfriends, like a group of girls, and like, hey, how are you? Hey, good. Hey, how are you ladies doing? Good. Oh, I'm Johnny. Nice to meet you. They're like, yeah, we know you. We always see you on Natalie's Snapchat. And I'm like,
this is like when we first started dating, like back in the day.
I'm like, Snapchat?
I don't even think it was Facebook official yet.
No, not at all. And this is when I knew I was doing something right. People would go, yeah, Natalie never snaps guys. She never puts guys on her Snapchat. So like, yeah, she must really like you. I'm like, okay, I didn't know that Snapchat was such a thing. Hey, Charles, bro, I was the same way. I hated it too, but I'm not kidding you guys. Whenever she told me.
He would like tell me no. Like, I don't want to snap. I don't want to Snapchat. I don't need it. Like, that's for inappropriate stuff. I'm like, no, listen, it's not. I'm like, things have changed.
I'm over here. I'm over here like, yeah, I already know what kind of pictures you getting on that Snapchat.
No. I'm like, it's not like that. It's not like that. It maybe started off that way, but now it's not. Now it's the newest, greatest social media tool. So you have to put it in the category of Instagram, Facebook, you know, Twitter, MySpace. It's just its own separate social media now. And it used to not be like that. You know, if you get an inappropriate picture, that block button is very, you know, quick and handy to do.
It's no different than Facebook.
Exactly. Just like Facebook and Instagram. You just have to block people that are inappropriate. So, biggest thing though, guys, if you want to utilize Snapchat for your business, to get known, to have people seeing your stuff, it needs to be on private. It's a lot harder for people to find you, number one. It's a lot harder for people to find you, number two, if you're private. So don't feel like you're going to get all these random people, you know, following you just because you're public. But if you're running a business, you need to be public anyways. So I know Johnny preaches that for Facebook, Instagram, all the social media. Snapchat's no different. So people are more likely to watch you and follow you, even though you're not probably following them back. Because, like, I'll face it, guys, I know a lot of you have added me. I haven't had a chance to, you know, go through it, but I don't always add everyone back. But if you message me or if you comment on something on my Snapchat, I'll answer back. But it's no different with any other social media platform. You need to be public so that way people can see what's going on. Even if you don't really know who they are, that's okay, because that could be your next runner. You never know.
Snapchat, I will tell you guys, I add everybody on Snapchat because, again, there is no algorithm to it. It doesn't determine like, okay, so you've got X amount of friends, so only these people are going to see it. No, I add everybody on Snapchat. It doesn't matter who it is. If somebody adds me, I add them back. I'm like, yo, that's what I do. Okay, that's me personally. Naturally, obviously, you ladies probably don't want to be adding every single person, but I do add every person on Snapchat. Now, Instagram, I will definitely say, like on the last video, I asked everybody to post their Instagrams. Guys, if I get on your Instagram and your Instagram is private, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm not adding you. I don't know who you are. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to add you. That's me. That's my rule. It's the same thing with Facebook. If I get on your Facebook and I can look at your Facebook and I can tell if your posts are all if their posts are all friends only. Because if I get on your Facebook and your posts are friends only, all I'm going to see is you updated your profile picture, and then I'll see maybe a story, and then updated the cover photo, and then updated your profile picture a year ago. And then it's like, okay, well, I'm not seeing any of your content.
Boring.
That's boring to me. I'm going to tell you, that doesn't show me anything about you, and that's not beneficial to me. Instagram is even worse because with Instagram, the only thing I can see is your profile picture, and not even just that. Half the people that ask me to add them, I can't even see who you are on your profile picture because you've got like a cat or a house or a meme. Like, guys, if you want people to add you, I'm just gonna tell you guys this: if I'm asking you for your Instagram, okay, and you leave your Instagram, and I go to get on your Instagram, and I have no idea who you are, I'm not gonna add you. Now think about that. If I asked you for your Instagram and I'm not going to add you, can you imagine why other people are not following you? Come on, like that's common sense, and or vice versa. This one kind of blows my mind. People that will have their Instagram set to private. And I'll ask them, oh, why do you have your Instagram set to private? Or why do you have your Facebook page set to private? And they go, oh, because for the protection of my family. But then your profile pictures of your kids. I kind of confused. But make sure, again, if you're going to have it set to private, you have a nice, bright picture or profile picture so that way we can see who you are. But private on Instagram does not, I'm just telling you, it's not for me. It doesn't work. I don't add anybody private. If I can't see any of your content, it's just not going to work out. But getting into Snapchat again, because we don't want to get off topic. There is no algorithm. The more you post, the more visibility you're going to get. So snap. You have to be snapping. biggest thing I can tell you, the days when you only snap 3 or 4, 2, 3, 4 times, you're not going to get anybody that adds. You're not going to get that many follows. That many views. The day that you snap 50 times and you're going crazy, you're going to have more snaps than possible. Now, explain as to why.
Okay, so you want people to fall in love with you, right? This is what we're always preaching. We're always telling you guys, have people fall in love with you because they're going to more likely want to join you, buy from you if they know who you are, not because you're just a salesperson posting, pictures of the products all the time. So there's nothing wrong with posting pictures of the products because I do this. Like if I'm taking Confianza, I'll post a picture with it, but you need to add other stuff in there. So people are nosy, okay? Let's be honest. People are nosy. They want that behind the scenes feeling. They want to feel like they know you. So when you're snapping, like what I just did, I was like this, and then I just turned to show like what's going on right here. That is behind the scenes. That is what people want to see. They want to feel like they're in your life, like they're important in your life. It's so weird. I know it's psychology, but people like to feel like they know you. So yes, that means you have to become a little bit less private, but you still control what you're showing other people. It's not like you have to show them you in the bathroom taking a shower. No, that's not what I'm saying. But you still need to show them, like, if you guys watch us on Snapchat, you see that like we'll snap each other sometimes doing something crazy. We'll snap us walking to the car. We'll snap us, taking a selfie as we're pulling up somewhere. Like, you got to get creative with it. You have to be original too. So if you see that someone's taking a picture, with like the Snapchat selfie with like one of the filters, use that, but write on it and say, I just welcomed my next rock star to the team. And then people are going to be like, well, what team? What is she talking about? You guys can still incorporate the business in your snaps, but you have to break it up. You have to make it look interesting. So when you're going to be snapping about the business, make sure your next like 3 snaps are something like nonchalant, so that way people still want to follow you. If you're constantly snapping, it works, like pictures of your green shoes, pictures of your energy, picture of your confidant, like that's boring. No one cares about that. People want to see you using the product. So when you're mixing up your greens, you can post a video of you stirring your greens.
I just missed my mouth.
See, that would have been a great snap. So you can post pictures of like you mixing up your greens and drinking them, kind of like, on Boomerang with the Instagram, like just things like that. Like make it interesting. Use all the features. We're going to get into the Bitmoji thing in a second because that's a whole nother story, but post variety. I sometimes add in quotes, like the white pretty background quotes in between my random selfies and stuff. And then people take screenshots of them and they're like, wow, I needed to hear this today. So post stuff that's going to make them feel like they are, like they feel like they're a part of your life.
Christine, you said, and Danielle, just so you know, I'm going to talk about adding people on Snapchat because there's several different ways.
We'll talk about Bitmojis and adding people.
And we'll talk about Bitmojis. But so you're talking about snaps on all of your timeline or snapping individual people? No, you should be okay.
Well,
this is when it comes to Snapchat is no different than any other social media. Okay, we did not get Snapchat to start snapping. It works. Okay, you did not get Snapchat to snap your business. You did not get Facebook to post, it works. I don't need to see greens. Join my business. I'm looking for product testers. Do you like HSN? Check out my rap results. That's boring. Guess what? That's what everybody else is doing.
No, but she's saying, do you actually...
But listen, hang on. No, you want to make sure you're adding variety in. Okay, you have to add variety. That's what we're talking about. The way that you do it, the way that you're snapping on social media, the way that you're snapping on Snapchat is how you should be posting on Facebook. You should not be posting on Facebook, it works. No, it should be, it works, and then it should be something that's going on with your friends and your family, and then you're going out on date night, and then, oh, here's the kids, and my little girl just decided she wanted to repaint her entire room by using my lipstick, and then, hey, there's another it works post, and then, oh, here's the dog, and I'm taking the dog on a walk, and then here's a live video of you doing something different, and then there's another it works post, and then, hey, here's this cake that I just made, and then here's this, and then, oh, by the way, we just went grocery shopping. Thanks, it works for picking up the grocery bill. Like, you have got to make sure that you're throwing consistency in there, because, guys, people did not join you. They did not start following you on Facebook. They didn't friend you on Facebook to get spammed by advertisement.
If you're stopping me right now, I love it. It's so funny.
Very plain and simple. We have to make sure we're throwing variety in there. You have to make sure you're throwing variety in there. And Snapchat's no different. If you're snapping, you snap. I'm gonna snap a picture of Natalie. I'm gonna snap a picture of myself, and I'm gonna say something goofy on it. And then I'm gonna be in the car. Y'all already know that's my jam, though. I'll be screaming and going crazy like some song I've never even heard of. I've never even heard the song, but it's my jam. Like whatever, people like it. They laugh.
If you love baking, snap yourself cooking and baking. And first, yes, you want to maybe snap people. Okay, we'll get into that. But you want to make your story something for people to follow you, because if you just start spamming people and sending them pictures of before and afters, or asking them to join your team, that's no different than what you'd be doing on Facebook or Instagram to make people block you or unfollow you. Let's be real. So you want your audience on Snapchat to want to follow you. So first, if you are brand new to Snapchat, first start snapping every day and watch your followers number go up. As your number's going up, that means you're doing something good. If people start not watching your snaps, then you got to change it up. You got to do something different.
Make sure this thing's not falling. You're good.
Because then it's obviously not, likable. People don't want to watch you if your number's going down. But it changes. Sometimes the more you snap, the more people are going to watch your stuff. Johnny was experiencing this not too long ago. He's like, man, I only got X amount of people watching me. Now that number's like tripled because he's been snapping. Like, we just got donuts. He's probably already snapped that. Like, you just got to snap. Your food is like number one. Like, that's why he says it takes me so long before I can actually eat
Let me be over here.
My meal, and then his food's cold.
Let me be over here taking I need to make a Facebook post. I gotta make an Instagram post, and then I gotta Snapchat it, and now I gotta do an Instagram story and a Facebook story and a Messenger story, and then hey, I'm gonna throw this thing in the microwave and have to redo it all over again. Like, yes, you gotta make sure that you're adding variety. People don't, guys. I'm gonna preach this to you guys.
Hey, Mom.
Mom's on. Guys, I'm going to preach this, okay? I'm going to preach this. Stop trying to make people fall in love with your business. Make them fall in love with you. Brand yourself. The company is branded. There's 1 million people out there that are branding the company. Don't be one of them. Brand yourself. Guys, you ask me all the time, what is the Social Media Academy? What is it? It's a brand. It's our team name. That's what it is. It's our team name. Social Media Academy is the name of our team. It's a brand. That's what it is. What is Johnny Jumpman? My last name ain't Jumpman. Guess what it is? It's a brand. Brand yourself. Don't brand the company. The company is branded. You have to focus on branding yourself. Focus on becoming a likable person, and focus on getting people to fall in love with you. Because when you focus on getting people to fall in love with you, guess what happens? Your business explodes out of control. Because again, at the end of the day, when you have people that are falling in love with you, that's what's building your influence. And when you build your influence, people buy from people that are influential people. They buy from people that are likable people. Plain and simple. Focus on becoming somebody that is liked by the masses. And I'm going to tell you guys this, and this is kind of cruel to say this, but I'm going to be real with you. Nobody likes somebody that all they post is business. Business. That's the fastest way to get unfollowed. The fastest way. Guys, I'm going to straight up tell you, look at some people that are influential people in the business, and they don't have a lot of online influence. You have to make sure that you're focusing. You have to make sure that you're focusing on look what everybody else is doing. So for a perfect example, we got BOGO Wraps going on right now. Get on my page. I haven't posted anything about BOGO Wraps, but guess what? We've sold BOGO Wraps like crazy. I don't need to post it. Guys, everybody else is posting it. People know that I do it works, and because I do it works, and guess what? This is even to take it a step further. Because they know that we do it works and we're not posting about a BOGO Wrap, people are wondering why we're not posting about a BOGO Wrap. They're wondering how we're making sales, so they're reaching out to us. Because everybody else is posting about BOGO Wraps right now. I don't have to post about it. You guys are doing the work for me. So we have to make sure that we're looking at what the masses are doing and figure out a way to be more productive. Okay? It's plain and simple. Utilize Snapchat. Hey, I'm going to post my before and after wrap pictures on Snapchat. Very much so. I did it today, actually, from my last cleanse of my last wrap. I'm not going to post on there, hey, guys, are you interested in buying BOGO Wraps? Shoot me a message. No, I'm not going to say that. Hey, look, these are my wraps. Leave it that. I'm going to leave it that. Hey, guys, check this out. These are my results. What do you guys think? Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
Snapchat as leverage. You see what he just did? I'm going to post my before and after pictures on Snapchat only. So that's what you can do. You can say, if you want to see my before and after pictures, if you want to see, you know, my client that just lost 10 pounds from the cleanse, whatever, tell people to add you and follow you on Snapchat. This is what I used to do in the beginning. So you guys are asking, how do we get followers on Snapchat? Make it a priority. Make people want to follow you on Snapchat. This is why you have to be exciting. You can't be boring. You can't just, you know, post about it works. You need to be different. Like, I post on Snapchat all different stuff than I do on Instagram and Facebook. So yes, that, you know, took time to develop a system on how to do it, but keep that in mind. If you're posting the same thing on all social medias, what makes them want to follow you on all the other social medias? They don't. They're not going to.
That's plain and simple. You've got to make sure that you're adding variety, and you got to make sure that you're constantly changing it up. All right, Stuart, I don't know who you are, but you're getting blocked.
So getting followers on Facebook, on Snapchat, it's a process. It's not overnight. So just like all your other social medias, how long did it take you to build your Facebook friends list? How long did it take you to build your Instagram friends list? Snapchat's probably going to take just as long. It's a process. All great things take time, right? I didn't start off by having 600, 700, 800 people watching my snaps. It happened over time. I've been doing Snapchat for ever since it came out. So 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a while. It's been a process. And you always just say, what's your Snapchat? Are you on Snapchat? You guys can sync people's contacts to Snapchat. You can, you know, you just got to start playing with it. That's the biggest thing, is being on it and playing it. Anytime you're talking with someone, say, are you on Snapchat? And get them on Snapchat. It just takes effort. It takes effort. There's no magic, you know, button where you can just mass add people on Snapchat. That's not what it's for. It's not for spamming people. It's not for mass adding people at one time. Yes, there's apps out there, but those apps are garbage.
Guys, I will tell you. Yeah, I tried. So
if you don't want inappropriate stuff, don't go on the apps.
Yeah, don't go on the apps. So there's this app that's out there. It's called Ghost Codes, and apparently you put your code out there, and it'll just have people like mass adding you.
I tried it for like a week.
I will tell you, I did get some D pics. I sure did. I'm like, what in the heck is this? Like, bro, really? I'm a dude. What are you doing? Like, all right, whatever. I immediately stopped using that thing after about 2 hours of using it. But the way that I get followers, okay, there's two things that I've learned to do. All right. So first off, obviously, as you guys know, every time that I go live on my videos, what do I always say? Hey guys, drop your snap codes. Drop your snap codes. I will go back afterwards and I will go through and I do add everybody on Snapchat. Very much so. I love that. I will add everybody on Snapchat. Now, when I'm doing Instagram, when I'm doing Facebook, again, if I ask you guys to drop your Instagrams, I'm not going to mass add people to Instagram, okay? I don't mass add people to Instagram. I don't mass add people to Facebook. I don't do it. That is how you cause your algorithm. If you're going through and you're doing a mass ad and you add 100 people, guess what? Out of those 100 people, all the people that were just now liking your content are no longer going to be seeing your content. That's the way Facebook works. It's the way Instagram works. If you go through and you follow 300 people in a day, and guess what? All those people that you just followed, you had a whole bunch of people's content that you were seeing in your news feed that you were liking and commenting on and building relationships with. What happens? All of a sudden, you ain't seeing those people no more. You're seeing all these new people. So don't go on these mass adding sprees. I tell people this all the time. It's the quickest way to kill your algorithm and kill your visibility massively. You cause an algorithm spike, and what happens is, boom, it falls off. Because these new people that you just added, how do you know if they're even going to like or engage in your content?
Are you talking about Facebook?
I'm talking about Facebook and Instagram right now. No, I'm talking about that because it's important to understand. With Snapchat, add. Again, guys, there is no algorithm to it. You have to focus on adding people by the masses. I will go live and I'll say, hey guys, by the way, drop your snap codes. I'm going to ask, hey, I'll tell you guys right now, hey, by the way, dude, please drop your guys' Snapchat. If I have not added you, if Natalie hasn't added you guys.
I just added a bunch of people.
Natalie's added a bunch.
Your snap code, someone asked, your snap code is this little guy right here. Hold on.
Go forward. That little ghost that's not really showing right there.
Usually it shows.
Yeah.
It's that little box. That is your snap code. So if you guys are wanting to get added on Snapchat, like other people's Snapchat, drop your code. Don't just drop your name. Because people will add you faster by saving that little picture. And then you can basically add by snap code, and you can click on all the pictures and it adds it all at once. So you want to collect a bunch of pictures versus just putting that like mine's Fittprincess. I don't put Fittprincess out there. I drop the actual picture.
I'm sure you guys
a little bit more effort, but goes a long way.
Yep. And it's much easier because say you have 30 people that add all their snap code, you just save them in your phone.
I take a screenshot of mine and then I crop it and then I just send it or
you
post
get
it.
You get 30 people that add. So say you made a post right now on Facebook. Hey guys, drop your snap codes, okay? And everybody drops their snap codes, and yeah, you can do it from a screenshot and then just crop it. Once they drop those, you can save those all in your phone, and then actually as you go to add friends, it gives you multiple options on how you want to add people. You can add people from their snap code. So you can click it, it'll pull up your photo album, and you just click on it, it scans it, and it automatically adds that person.
So like
you can add like 30 people in 30 seconds. Instead of copying and
pasting all those names you guys are dropping, I rather go through and save pictures, and then I can click on all the pictures I want to upload to my friends list on Snapchat. So it's way faster. Like I know for me, if I'm looking at people's like Snapchats, I rather just save pictures and then add them because it takes a lot longer to copy and paste each one and go back and forth, and forth. So if you want people to add you faster, drop the actual picture, because that's what I do personally. I don't have time to copy and paste all these different,
And I do want to give you guys my other nugget. This is how I add people. So say like right now, for example, a lot of people ask me this all the time. Well, I don't know, man. I feel like it takes forever. So we have the opportunity, we have the option on Facebook to upload your links, and they put it at the top of your bio. We all know that. You have a link right there. You can click on it. It goes to your Instagram. You can click on one. It'll go to your YouTube, your LinkedIn, your Twitter. It'll go to your Snapchat. It's all the way. They're already at the top there on your bio. Once somebody is connected with that through Facebook, this is what I will do. So Facebook has this awesome option where if you have an iPhone or if you have a Droid, you can sync your contact list with your Facebook contact list. What I will do is I will sync my contacts to my Facebook. Okay. And then once you do that, you open up your Snapchat, and guess what happens? Now you got all your contacts from Facebook that have put their telephone number in. You have all those contacts that are now in your contact list, and you can go directly to your Snapchat and you can add people by your contact list, and you can go through and you can individually add every single person that now has their phone number technically in your phone. That's one thing that I've done. That's a secret. A lot of people don't realize that. And I went through and I was.
In my contact.
I'll show you afterwards. I don't even think I've even showed Natalie.
I'm like, what? Hold on.
So again, I'll explain it. So with Facebook, okay, you have your contact list for your phone. You have your regular contact list. If you actually hit your contacts, it pops up. You can sync that contact list to Facebook. Okay, you can. There's an option to where if you put your telephone number in, you can sync contacts. You can sync lists. Okay. What you do then is once those are synced, that means everybody that has inputted their telephone number. Everybody that Samsung no longer syncs with Facebook. I know iPhone does. I have iPhone, so I can't do the. I'm not sure about Galaxy, but or Samsung. But with iPhone, it syncs up directly to Facebook. Okay, once it's linked, I can go through my contact list, and everybody that I'm friends with on Facebook that's inputted their telephone number, I now have your telephone number. Once I have your telephone number, I can go to Snapchat and I can click on the option to go through and add people by telephone number, and it pulls up my contact list. So everybody that's synced from Facebook is now on my Snapchat, and I can go through and individually add you by your telephone number, if that makes sense. So that's a little quick method to mass adding people. Other than that, I will tell you guys, it's basically if I have a brand new friend that I'm friends with and I see that they have their Snapchat at the top, I'm probably just going to take and pull up my Snapchat real quick and add them real fast and just add them and keep it moving.
As you guys are growing your network on Instagram and on Facebook, if you see anyone's Snapchat code or picture anywhere, like take the time and just save it real quick, copy, paste, add them.
Yeah.
Anytime you see someone else's Snapchat, you just have to add them. It's literally that simple. Like, for example, the other day on Instagram, I was growing my network and I was connecting with new people, following them. They were following me back, whatever. And some girl posted her Snapchat, picture as one of her pictures on Instagram. And I took a screenshot of it real quick. I went to Snapchat. I added her. And now she's inquiring to me about hair, skin, and nails. It's literally that simple. So you just have to get people on your Snapchat. So whether that be you asking people for it or whether that be you finding other people's snap codes, that's on you. It just takes effort. It takes time.
Very much so. If you guys are enjoying this video, drop us some likes and drop us some loves. I haven't seen any likes and loves popping up there for a little while. So we do definitely appreciate it. And if you do share, please drop just a little share down there in the comments. We do always appreciate that. If you, by the way, just randomly curious, if anybody has made a sale from Snapchat or has gotten a lead from Snapchat, no matter what it is, I want you to drop a 5 in the comments. I'm generally interested. Very, very interested. Yeah, like I said, guys, it's super beneficial. It's there for us. We do want to talk. We got a bunch of different tips for you guys. Product posts. We're gonna make sure we go over some different posting and stuff like that. One of the biggest questions that I get asked all the time is people will go, "Hey, I got a question for you. Like, I noticed that you did like you typed something up, okay, and you had like this black background. I can't find that black background." I'm sorry, I have to say it. It's so funny. They're like, "Yo, I don't know where to find that black back. Like, how do you? I feel like, man, I'm trying to like find it and I can't." Guys, if you need to type something, so for example, you're just gonna type something like type up a quote. You're gonna actually type it and put some emojis on there, okay? The black background, all you do is take your camera and you can basically go like this and put it how Natalie just did, or you can take it and you just put it here.
No, then it's red. You gotta put it on your clothing.
Okay, so put it on clothing. Just take a picture and you'll get a black background. You're basically covering the camera, and all of a sudden now you can write on it. So that's where that came from. If anybody is curious, I get people all the time like, "Yo, where's that black background at?" That's where the black background is. Just so that way you guys know, because it is sometimes it gets a little bit confusing. Yes, Bitmojis. So we do want to talk about Bitmojis. Bitmojis, guys, are awesome. It is very much so a way to brand yourself. They are awesomely unique in a million different ways.
They're so much fun. Let's be honest. They're just a blast to use.
If you guys have a Bitmoji, I want you guys to drop a 6 in the comments. If you know what Bitmoji is, drop a 6. I love Bitmoji.
We know Hanzo does.
If Hanzo's on here, I already know he's gonna be dropping a hey for real. Yo, the Bitmojis, they're awesome. They're super. They're the coolest shit ever. I'm not even gonna lie. They're super dope. But they're very, very unique, and there's a Bitmoji for everything, and not even just that. If you're a sports fanatic, okay, you just type in your sports team, and your Bitmoji will pop up with that jersey on. If you're going to get your hair cut, if you're going grocery shopping, if you're eating healthy, if you're drinking coffee, if you're at the gym, there's a Bitmoji for everything you could possibly think of. I'm not kidding you, and they're very, very unique. It's a very, very clever way to watermark your pictures. And I was just gonna go ahead. So
if you ever get frustrated if someone borrows a post or a picture that you made that you worked hard on, because this sometimes happens to me, I will make sure that on Snapchat I have a Bitmoji pretty much on everything. That way if someone does take a screenshot of it, it has my waterproof, my watermark on it. So that way they know, oh, that looks like Natalie, so they probably got that from Natalie. So I make sure that on Snapchat I'm always putting Bitmojis, because that's basically like symbolizing you. So like black background, Bitmoji. It makes it look fun too. Because they always change. So
yeah, we're always using Bitmojis. And what some people have actually done, we have a friend, Hanzo, I don't know if he's still on here, but he actually has taken and he's got his favorite Bitmojis and he's saved them. Bitmoji, I will tell you guys this.
There's an app. If you guys don't know, download the app and then you can make your Bitmoji, or you can do it through Snapchat. It'll redirect you to the app, or you can just download it.
This is how important Bitmoji is, guys. Okay? There's 3 keyboards on iPhone. 3 keyboards. You have your standard, everybody has a typing keyboard. You have an emoji keyboard, which has got all your emojis, and you have a Bitmoji keyboard. Okay? That's how important iPhone knows. Apple knows, like, yo, this is going to be the next thing. Okay? Facebook is not Bitmoji friendly yet for uploading them directly. I will tell you guys this, it is very much so in the source coding for a future update that is coming.
You can save them as pictures and then use them.
Correct. I will definitely tell you guys, you should definitely learn the Bitmojis. It's very simple, extremely fun to use. And yes, and Jen, if you actually, so like for the emoji keyboard, if you actually go to your options in your iPhone, it'll give you it'll give you keyboards. It's one of the options you have to turn on. I will tell you guys this beforehand. If you turn it on, you cannot turn it off. And if you turn it on, you can turn it off, but it's still going to always be there. Sometimes when you're flipping through your emojis, if you're flipping through the emoji, the Bitmoji, and the regular keyboard, sometimes it'll confuse you a little bit. But Facebook will eventually have it to where that'll be the next thing after the GIFs.
You can text with them though.
Yeah.
So you can use them.
Yeah. And you can use them. You can use them through your keyboard. You just can't use them through Facebook yet. You can use them through text. That was in a recent update as well. And it is something where it'll be up and coming for Facebook to where you'll be able to comment with a Bitmoji as well. It's very much so the world's going to emojis because that's just what they want. They put in motion. Yeah, I was saying, I seen Randy had posted that. Yeah, they literally did. They just made a movie about that. That's how important it is, guys. So very much so. You do want to make sure that you're doing Bitmojis. They're very, very important. And again, it's an awesome way to be able to watermark your pictures and watermark your photos.
And it's more personal.
Yeah.
Like, we're behind, a computer or a phone all the time. Like, if it's someone's birthday, like, I'll text them a Bitmoji, with the birthday hugs or whatever. Same thing on Snapchat. I'll use those Bitmojis to, like, message people. Like, hey, how are you? Or, you know what I mean? Like, they have all those different ones depending on what's going on. And that's a good way to, have fun when you're building a relationship through Snapchat. That's another thing. I use Bitmojis all the time. Like, if you snap me, I probably sent you a Bitmoji back. Because they're fun and they do its purpose without you having to type. They're faster too. If you just type in thanks, it'll have all these different ones that you can just say thank you back versus you having to type out this whole long message, how you're feeling. Like, Snapchat's fast. That's another thing. That is why I started using it in the beginning, because it's fast. It literally takes 2 seconds to snap versus having to come up with a picture, coming up with a post, filtering it, making sure it looks perfect, making sure you add emojis. And then on top of that, you have to, if it's on Instagram, you have to add hashtags. Like, that's so much work. With Snapchat, all you do is click a button and you just, you snap your life. It's so much faster. So if you guys have kids, Snapchat's the way to go because it's fast. Plus, other moms are going to be on Snapchat because their kids are using it because of all the funny filters. If you guys have kids and your kids love the filters on Snapchat, drop what number are we up to?
Drop a 7. I want to say this. So I want to tell you guys about something that's even dope. This is going to blow you guys' mind. A lot of people don't know this about Snapchat. It's in one of the latest updates. One of the coolest features that they added, okay? Again, I am not over here telling people to spam people by any means, and that's not at all what we're doing. But I do want to tell you guys this. This is going to change your business. So, for example, right now, I just made a post. I made a post with my before and after pictures of my rap, okay? My rap results. It's the craziest thing ever. So now, what Snapchat did, when you go and you post a before and after picture, okay? So I posted my before and after picture. They added a way for you to add a link to that, okay? So now, right now, if you go to my before and after picture on my Snapchat, I have a link that's added to my Snap. And basically what I tell you is I tell you to swipe up if you're interested, okay? So what happens is when you go to that Snapchat, you see it and it says, hey guys, what do you guys think about this? Check out my before and after photos. If you want more info, swipe up. Guess what happens? You swipe up, and as you swipe up, guess where it goes? It redirects you to our website so that way you can purchase wraps. Did you guys know that? If you didn't know that, I want you to drop one of the wow faces. One of the wow faces, like, comment, love, wow faces. Yes, they added a spot for you to be able to swipe up. So say, for example, we were just doing BOGO cleanse, okay? You could go directly to where the cleanse was at, to where you can make a purchase of the cleanse, okay, on your page. So for Natalie, you would go to BodiesbyNatalieNicole, you would go to shop, go to lifestyle, pull up the cleanse. So it's got that URL link already up there to the top that redirects you right directly where the cleanse is at. I posted my before and after photos of the cleanse, and I say, yeah, hey guys, check this out. What do you guys think? Swipe up for more information. People swipe up, guess where it goes? It takes them right there directly to where the cleanse is. Hey, check this out. They're BOGO right now. You can buy one, get one free, gives you all the ideas, gives you everything you need to know, and it's right there on their phone. Redirects them exactly where they need to go. Boom. Something brand new that Snapchat added about 2 weeks ago. Utilize it, guys. Utilize it. It's there. Now, am I going to tell you, I would say this, am I going to tell you to be doing swipe up, swipe up, swipe up, swipe up? No. But once a day, if you post a before and after photo, you should be telling people, yo, if you're interested, if you want to see more, swipe up, swipe up, swipe up. This is what a lot of people don't know this yet. They have no idea about this feature. They're unaware of it. You're going to be surprised how many people are going to be swiping up and how many different random loyal customers you're going to end up with just out of nowhere, because people are going to be like, oh, wow, that's awesome. I had no idea. Now they're right there on your page. And not even just that. Maybe they swiped up maybe they swiped up because you put a before and after photo there of your wrap. And now they're redirected to your website, and they're sitting there and they're looking around, because we do not give the website out. We're we're strategic with that. Guys, I'm going to tell you this. This is a little tip. If somebody goes, hey, by the way, just send me your website and I'll check it out. Guess what? Newsflash. They ain't going to check it out. You know what that means? No, I'm not interested. That's my nice way of telling you I'm good. I'll pass. They don't want to tell you. They don't want to let you down. That's just like when someone goes, oh yeah, I get paid on Friday, and then you go to shoot them a message on Friday, and then they read it, and then you shoot them a message on Saturday, and they read it. You shoot them a message on Sunday, and they read it, and they never message you back. Yeah. If people are interested, guess what? They're interested right now. They're going to buy it right now. If they ain't got it, and if they're not buying it right now, that means you didn't do a good enough job at selling the product right now. Plain and simple. Now, granted, there are occasions where people do have to get paid on Friday. I understand that. But for the most part, if people want something now, guess what? If I want something right now, I'm going to go get the money and I'm going to get it. And that means I got to borrow $20 from my dad or $20 from my mom or $20 from Natalie. Like, I'm going to get it. Like, if I want it, I want it right now. So we got to make sure that we're taking advantage of that. There's no better time. And if they're giving you an excuse to kind of run around with it, guys, you got to get that, what is it?
Urgency.
The urgency. Yeah. I couldn't even think. Put that urgency in it and get it going now. Now is the time to do it. That Snapchat feature has been huge because, again, you're getting people pulled up to your website. You're getting people to be able to creep around and check out and see this and see that. And then before you realize it, they got a whole cart full of stuff. They done swiped up for a pack of wraps, and now they've got hair, skin, and nails, a cleanse. They got a legendary stack, and on top of that, they threw in 2 extra bags of shake. And you're like, wow, it went out of nowhere. And that's all it takes. So sometimes it's just getting that content out there, and that's what Snapchat will enable you to do if you do utilize it the correct way. Very much so. Next thing that we did want to kind of touch on.
People are sending me snaps of us on the screen.
Hey!
But, okay, so like he just said, putting the link out there and putting before and after pictures out there has to be a balance. You can't just do that. That's boring. No one wants to see that every day, all day. I mean, they might, but you'll get a better reaction, a better close rate if you are adding more variety to it. So, like, if you're mixing up your shake, show that you're mixing up your shake with a spoon, like you've probably seen me do. If you're going out and about with the kids, take pictures of the kids playing in the park. People want to see that. If you're doing, random things throughout your day, like show your day, basically, and then add it works into it. You don't want it to just be, it works, or whatever business you're in. You want to have a balance, and that should be with all your social medias. I told Johnny to tell you guys this, but I'll just do it now anyways. It's the balance thing, okay? You need to have a balance. If 1 week you're taking, you're taking a lot of product posts because you need that volume, that's fine. But then next week, make sure you do less of the product posts so that way you don't lose your audience, because no one wants to be sold to, you guys. Everyone loves to buy. They love buying stuff. Like if you're a female, you love buying, makeup and hair stuff and
you walk into Target for one thing and be walking out with a basket full of stuff over here explaining to your hubby like, babe, but I needed this.
Exactly. But no one wants to be sold to. So if you're in Target and you have a Target employee coming up to you and saying, hey, did you check out that $1 bin? Hey, did you check out those new sports bras over there? Hey, did you check out those new movies? You're going to be like, I'm out. And that's how I feel like sometimes people in network marketing or in online sales, they push people away because you're too aggressive. So if you're just showing it out there and you're just giving it, people the option to see what it's doing for you and how you use the products. Like every night before I go to bed, I take regular, lavender, new you, and sometimes Confiance to help me sleep. So I will sometimes snap all of it, or sometimes I'll just snap one. Sometimes I'll just snap lavender in the diffuser. I'll make it interesting. I do it every single night. I take the same vitamins, but I don't post about it every single night. I do a variety. Some nights I don't even post it. I'll just post me reading a book or whatever, because you want to have variety. You want to have balance, so that way you appeal to people. You don't
show people you're real. You want to show people that you're real. That's the key, because guys, this is what it is with attraction marketing. And by the way, if you once you make a snap, so say that you're going to post a before and after photo, it'll pop up. There's a paper clip that's there on the options. Click on that paper clip, and it'll give you the option to paste your link. I'm sorry, I didn't explain that. I've seen a couple people that had asked. Maybe I forgot. Either way, maybe I forgot.
Call you out.
Yeah.
See your link
maybe I had forgot. My apologies. Most of the time I do it. Yeah, just sometimes you make a little post and forget. I was trying to do a social media training for you guys. But yeah, once you take the picture, you hit the paper clip, and the paper clip will give you the option. And they're doing now too. This is something also that's super dope, because there for a little while, one of the big problems is that like when you were making your snaps. So like, for example, last year when we were at conference, I did a lot of conference posting on Snapchat. So I would actually I posted like, hey guys, if you guys want to see the before, or you guys want to see the behind the scenes of what's going on, follow our adventure on Snapchat. And I would do that, and I would get 25 or 30 people that would follow us, and I would get all these new faces seeing and watching our content.
Yes, Robin.
So basically, one of those things is putting, again, how we were talking about, put different content out there. Guys, if you get on my Facebook, okay, my Facebook is very much so business oriented. I keep it business. I keep it mindset. That's what I do. I go live. I give social media trainings. It's one thing that I do. You get on my Instagram. My Instagram is very fitness oriented. Yes, I do put mindset quotes on there. It's very fitness. You get on my Instagram. I do post some photos of products that I'm using and stuff and whatnot. I do not focus on selling a product on Instagram. I want you have to have a balance. And if you get on my Instagram, you're going to find completely different pictures that you've never seen on my Facebook. You're going to find completely different quotes, because this is how it works, okay? How we were talking earlier about different social media platforms. It's just like whenever I'm taking a picture and I've got to take this picture for this and then this picture for this and this picture for this, and I got to make a post here and a post here. Guys, people get boring. They get bored if they're seeing the same stuff. If I know that I'm going to get on your Facebook and I'm going to see the same thing on your Facebook, that's on your Instagram, that's on your Snapchat, that's on your Instagram story, that's on your Facebook story, guess what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go to your Facebook, and that's going to be it. Okay? Whereas if you got something that's on your Facebook, and then I know, wow, well, I want to check out his Instagram because I haven't seen his Instagram today, and I get on his Instagram and it's completely different. And then on your Instagram, you said, oh, follow my Snapchat story if you guys want to see the behind the scenes. And I posted like crazy at conference. When we were at conference and we were posting, I was having to take one at a time and send. Now you can you can do 6 snaps at once. It lets you record for a full minute, and it'll post up to 6 snaps at one time. And you can send, and then it'll send that way. It did have the option before where, like, say that we were doing something and I knew it was going to be like 30 or 40 seconds. You could record it and you could upload a video and it would automatically break it up for you. Now it allows you just to do it. So you can hold it down. You can do up to 6 snaps at one time. But
don't be annoying, because no one wants to sit there and listen to you rant about something for 6 hours. Okay.
I will tell you that. Yes.
That's the quickest way for someone to just tap through your stuff and not even listen or watch.
For sure. Because guys, eventually what's going to end up happening is, because I'm going to tell you guys, yes, what's going to happen eventually once there isn't so many Snapchat users, there's going to be an algorithm added. I want to tell you guys this. So if you're not utilizing Snapchat now while there's no algorithm, you're gonna hate Snapchat when there is one. Because eventually, let's be honest, there's going to be one.
Well, we don't know.
You're right. We don't know, but the way social media works,
take advantage of it now while it's
not.
It's
exactly.
Not as, crazy
because
as
it is easy to use right now. And you want to make sure that you're utilizing what's simple, what's easy, what's fast, and what's quick. Because remember this, okay, guys? If Facebook tried to buy it and they didn't sell it, and Facebook bought Instagram, okay, I do want you guys to explain, or I do want to explain this to you guys. Facebook right now is still the #1 most used social media platform in the world. Okay, there's 2.4 billion active Facebook users. 1 million profiles per day are made on Facebook. That's a crazy number. 1 million. Okay, it's like something like 6 profiles every second are made. People that have never had a Facebook, 6 profiles every second are made on Facebook. Okay, there's 12 profiles made every second with all of them combined. That's your Instagram, your Snapchat, Facebook, whatever it possibly is, LinkedIn, Twitter. But 6 of those 12 are coming from Facebook. Utilize Facebook very much so. That is the reason why Facebook has the biggest weights to it. But in order of importance right now, with the way social media works, okay, Facebook itself is the #1 most used social media platform. Okay, followed closely by
I'm Googling it right now.
Followed closely by Snapchat, and then Instagram, and then Twitter, and then LinkedIn. LinkedIn is more business professional. That's not really even a social media platform. Twitter is a dead social media platform. I will be the first person to say that. Unless you're a professional athlete or a movie star, it's dead. You're not.
It's like for celebrities.
It's just not of importance. We really want to focus on Snapchat and Facebook primarily, because the problem is a lot of people. If I can get on your Instagram right now and it's the same stuff that's on your Facebook, people are not looking at it. I will tell you that, because it's too much content that is the same. And you want to make sure that, again, that we're focusing on putting different content out there. You do want to make sure that you're always constantly throwing different ideas. You're doing different stuff on different social media platforms. But having Facebook and having Snapchat as 1 and 2 you got to make sure you're taking advantage of Snapchat. You got to make sure you're taking advantage of it. You know, on average, the average American, I believe it spends 44 minutes a day on Facebook. They're spending 38 minutes a day. The average user is on Snapchat. The average Instagram user, I believe, spending 31 minutes a day.
Last year, I did a lot of research on Snapchat when we went to a leadership retreat, and I looked up the stats, and it was like people are, I think, like, what, 5 times more likely to open up their Snapchat than Facebook throughout the day. Like, people are more on Snapchat than Facebook, and that was stats that I looked up. Remember when I looked that up?
Snap and Facebook are number 1 and number 2, guys.
Over 100 million people on Snapchat.
I mean, and you're giving, they're sending out, that number's even higher now.
Well, yeah, this was in 2000.
Yeah, 277 million active users on Snapchat. That was the number I just pulled from Forbes. So you want to utilize it. YouTube is not really a social media platform. YouTube is extremely beneficial. YouTube is a search platform.
If you need to learn how to use Snapchat, Google it or go on YouTube, because you're going to have to figure it out on your own. Sucks to say it, but you have to just play with it. Just start clicking around, get curious, get familiar with it. It's, you got to learn as you go. Same thing with Facebook. Facebook's constantly changing how to edit stuff in your About Me and profiles. Like, they're adding all those featured photos and things. Like, that's all new. You just got to play with it and figure it out. Or watch a YouTube video on it.
But yeah, that's YouTube. YouTube itself, YouTube is a search platform. It utilizes SEOs. It utilizes an algorithm, very much so. It determines on what's getting popped up in your content. But YouTube is more or less like a Google. Like, think about it. If I need to find something, if I need to learn something, what am I going to do? I'm going to hit Google, and guess where Google is probably going to redirect me to? YouTube. Yep. Very plain and simple. YouTube itself is very much so a search platform. It's not a social media platform, not by any means. It has social media features where you can like and you can comment, you can subscribe to people. Can you make money from YouTube? Hell yeah, there's some kids out there making millions and millions of dollars from YouTube, for sure. But YouTube is a search platform, completely different than a social media platform. Social media platform is very interactive, it's very engaging, it's much different. It's way different. I will tell you, it does though. It's you want to utilize it for learning as much as possible. Kind of going into the next thing, and if you guys are enjoying this video, do drop us some likes, drop us some loves. We definitely appreciate that. Going into the next thing, again, how we were talking about spamming people. Guys, don't spam people. You do have the option on Snapchat to individually send snaps to people. Great thing about Snapchat, they are going to get notified. They're going to get a notification that pops up that says, so if I send a snap to Natalie, it's going to say, hey, Johnny Jumpman sent you a snap. She has to open it. She can't see it if she doesn't know. She has to open it in order to see what it is. Plain and simple. So you don't want to be spamming every single person. Now, if you did a rap, so say for example you did a rap, you had some awesome results. If you went through and you sent that to every person in your Snapchat and you did that once a month, hey, that's not that big of a deal. There's nothing wrong with sharing your results. If you're doing that 3 or 4 times a day, though, I'm going to tell you you're going to get blocked. Plain and simple. You're going to get blocked. There's nothing wrong with sharing your own personal results. I will say this. If you're going to share personal results, if you're going to send somebody a snap, don't make it about, hey guys, are you interested in toning, tightening, and firming your stomach? If so, screenshot this or message me back. Because the great thing too is if people screenshot it, you do get a notification of allowing or letting you know, hey, this person screenshotted this. So that is a way to kind of get opportunity. You know, if you guys like what my rap results look like, screenshot this. And people can screenshot it. You may get 10 people that screenshot it. That's
basically like them liking it on Facebook.
Sure.
Letting you know that they're interested. I've gotten a lot of leads like that. I'll say, screenshot this for more info. After I've already talked about, joining the team, making extra money from home, things like that. And then people will screenshot it, and then I'll message them and be like, hey, what's your phone number? And then I will try and get them off of Snapchat. So I don't always continue the conversation on Snapchat because it's tricky. If you don't hold it down, it goes away, right? I'm sure you guys have noticed that. Johnny has had awesome bad luck with that.
I love when people send me snaps and they send me this long paragraph and I accidentally X out of it. And I don't save it, and I'm like, hey, man, do you mind resending that? And they're like, nope.
So if you guys are having a conversation on Snapchat, make sure you hold it down, literally, like, hold down the screen, and it'll save it in the conversation. But be warned, people can unsave it. Like, if that person, if they don't want that saved, they can unsave it. And I've actually, had problems with that in the past. So I always try and get them off of Snapchat so that way you can text them, call them, voice message them, whatever. So Just a little side note.
Yeah, but again, so there's.
It is pouring here, you guys.
It is, yeah. It's raining. Hey, if it's raining where you guys are at, drop us a water emoji. It is stormy right now.
Like it's been raining all day.
If it's hot where you at, drop us a fire emoji. If it's cold, we got some of our Australian distributors that say it's like winter there or something. It's like cold in Australia. Different seasons, different parts of the earth. I don't, crazy to me. It's hot here. It's like raining out and it's still 150 degrees. Yeah, when it comes to that, there's nothing wrong with taking and posting a before and after photo and sending it to potentials or sending it to people that are interested. Because one of the great things too about Snapchat, guys, is you get to actually see who's viewing your videos. So if you've got people that are consistent, unless you get okay.
Big number, then it goes away.
Okay, well, I haven't apparently hit that big number. I'm this miss over here getting 1,000 views on her Snapchat every video it's unreal. But yeah, from the start though, you can see who's actually viewing your stuff, and you can see some people. So that kind of gives you an idea as to who's watching you. And this is what's crazy, guys, because I'm going to let you guys know the people that watch my Snapchat every day are people that I've known for years and years and years, that I'm not even friends with on Facebook, and I'm not even friends with on Instagram. People I do not follow, people that I'm talking about, people that I grew up with, people I went to middle school, elementary school. Those people, whenever you first get started in a business, when we go, hey, write out your hundreds list of everybody you know, and you start thinking back and you're like, man, I knew James from first grade, and I knew Dougie from second grade, and I knew Timmy from third grade, but you know what? I haven't talked to those guys in 20 years. I wonder what they're doing. Well, don't shoot them a message, because that's a cold message. You don't want to do that. But you obviously want to message them, you want to talk to them, you knew who they are, but you don't want to do that. Those people are the ones that are watching your Snapchat. I swear to God, I have more of people that I grew up with that watch my snaps, people that are in the clubs with me, people that I've known for years that watch my Snapchat, because guys, this is what it is. If you're not doing network marketing, okay, now naturally as network marketers, we're trying to utilize every Snapchat platform. We're trying to use every social media platform. If it's out there, we're trying to utilize it. We want to make sure we're getting as much content out there as possible every single day without over spamming people and without overdoing it. But most people, they're trying to keep up with the latest social media platform. For me, for most of my friends, dude, we were doing Facebook back in high school. We were doing Facebook in college. We did that for a couple of years and Instagram came out. People did Instagram for a little while and then Snapchat came out. And not everybody uses every social media platform. So this is something that I did want to tell you guys. When we were doing our learning how to get rid of some of that dead weight on your friends list, just because you're getting rid of dead weight, just because you're getting rid of those people that you've been friends with for 10 or 15 years on Facebook, does not mean that they're probably never even going to realize it. And you want to know why they don't realize it? Because again, all the people that I deleted off of my Facebook, they're all watching my Snapchat. They're the ones that are messaging me on Snapchat. Hey, bro, man, you look like you guys are doing awesome. What's going on? I'm rekindling relationships with people that I haven't talked to in 10, 15 years on Snapchat because they utilize Snapchat. Okay? Not everybody utilizes all three social media platforms. People were using Facebook for 15 years, 10 years. Maybe they got burned out on it. Snapchat came out and they're like, oh, this is easy. I'm just going to use this because maybe some of their friends that they're hanging out with now, that's what they use. Okay? I will tell you guys, in the club, in the nightlife industry, Snapchat is more prominent than Facebook and Instagram. Very much so. I've had a lot of people that'll say, oh, I feel like Snapchat's it's like a younger generation thing. It's not. It really isn't.
One of my biggest spending clients I got off of Snapchat. And she's over 40. So it's not a younger generation at all. Literally. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not going to drop names for confident, keep her on the lowdown. But literally, you guys, everyone uses Snapchat because they have grandkids or they have kids that are using the filters and then they're on it and then they're seeing your stuff because
very much so.
The kids will go and click on people's stuff and then be like, mommy, look, she looks like you or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just people are on it. It's just one of the most desired platforms, and we have to adapt and overcome with the times.
Yep.
If people are on Snapchat, we as business owners need to be on Snapchat. It's literally that simple.
Guys, I don't even focus on running my business anymore on Instagram. I don't. I have Instagram as like my page that has absolutely nothing to do with business. I post some of my product posts and some of the stuff that I've been throwing out there. But my Instagram is primarily for my fitness journey. It's for everyday life. It's for positive mindset quotes. I connect with a different group of people on Instagram. I will tell you, I do get people that will message me on Instagram that, hey man, by the way, I saw some of your posts on Facebook, and they'll message me on Instagram, and then we end up right back on Facebook. I try to redirect everybody to Facebook because I utilize my messenger more than I utilize anything. But that's just what I do. That's what I found that works. And it's like I said, when it comes to Snapchat, I utilize Snapchat and Facebook for the business primarily. I don't use a lot of Instagram. If you use Instagram, great, use Instagram. You have to find right. I found that when I was putting a lot of my focus on Instagram, it wasn't working for me. I put a lot of my focus on Snapchat and Facebook, and that's what works. So that's what I'm going to continue to do. Natalie utilizes all three. She does great with them. Hey, I'm not going to take it away from you. If you're utilizing all three, great, do it. Utilize it. But just remember this, at the end of the day, there's more active users on Facebook than there is on all the rest of the social media platforms combined. So Facebook is the primary focus for my business. There's more people that I can reach on Facebook than any other business. So that's what I do. That's what I focus on. Instagram itself, 47% of the profiles that are on Instagram are fake. So they're fake accounts, they're fake profiles, they're profiles that are made for business purposes. And they're just, that's what it is. I don't utilize it. Now, am I saying that doesn't mean don't utilize it? No, there's still like 600 million active Instagram users. Go out there and get them. Like there's a massive amount of people out there. Go out there and get them. But Snapchat alone is going to, the number that I read from Forbes is this year, that number should be over 500 million active Snapchat users. Guys, they still have not even released Snapchat all over the world. It still is not released all over the world. It's up and coming all over the world. It's not even fully regional yet. So as it continues to grow, be there while it's continuing to grow, and your business is going to continue to grow. Very much so. I think we kind of hit everything. Did you have anything you wanted to touch on?
Maybe we should answer a question or two.
Yeah. One last thing too I did want to say is like when it comes to distributor posting, because again, we do sign distributors and loyal customers. Loyal customer, naturally, you're going to post product posts. Like, every morning I post my daily supplement stack. Hey guys, this is what I'm taking right now, blah, blah, blah. When I'm in the gym, maybe I've got an energy drink and I take a dumbbell and sit it there and I take a picture of the energy or be drinking it, whatever it possibly is. When it comes to business posts, you can make business posts all the time. If I go to the store, I take a picture of the commission card with the check or with the receipt, holding over my groceries.
Or with a check if you're out to dinner.
Or if you check over dinner, whatever it is, and say something about how it works, picked up the bill.
If you're getting gas, same thing.
The same post that you're making on Facebook, you can make multiple of those, and because this is what you guys don't understand. So like with Facebook, I only make at tops one business post a day. Most of the time it's a live video, and I'll talk about the business opportunity, whatever it possibly is. I'll make a lifestyle post, I'll make a product post. The rest of my posts are normal posts. I do not if you're posting more, me personally, if you're posting more than one time a day about the business, you're hurting your business. That's just me.
Because of Facebook algorithm.
Because of the Facebook algorithm. Okay, yeah. It's not because of me. It's because that's not what Facebook wants. Okay. Again, and I say this all the time, I want you guys to remember this. Facebook is, for a social media platform, okay, behind Amazon, which obviously we all order Amazon. Everybody orders off Amazon. Behind Amazon is the second most grossing earning business on the internet. Mark Zuckerberg is the fourth richest man in the world. Now, let me ask you guys this. Did anybody that's on this live video, did any of you pay to start your Facebook account? Anyone pay any money to start a Facebook account? Nope. All right. Plain and simple. How do you think he's making his money? Advertisement. So if you're not paying to advertise your product, then think about this. Every time that you type up that post, and the minute that you sound like you're selling something, what happens? I get asked this literally. This is the number one question I get asked. Hey, can you check out my page? I just feel like I'm just not getting any interaction on my page. And what do I tell you guys? Well, hey, you look like on your kids' post, you're getting like 40, 50, 60 likes. You and your husband went out for date night on Thursday night. You guys had like 100 likes on that photo. But then your business post and your before and after photos are only getting 1, 2, maybe 4 or 5 likes. And there's probably coming from your team. And I'm not sure. I don't like touching the screen. And it's only coming from your team. And you're not understanding why. I don't understand. Why is that happening? Well, because you sound like you're advertising for a company.
If you're trying to sell something, Facebook knows it.
They know it. Guys, they know it based off of the words. They know it based off of the photo. They know it based off of, just remember this. If you're pulling a photo that somebody else has already, if somebody's trying to sell something and they attach that photo to it, Facebook blocked all of it. And then you take and you save that same photo in your phone and then you repost that photo. Guess what? You could repost that photo and say, hey, check out, you could post that photo with something that has absolutely nothing to do with sales. And guess what? Because it was already attached to something that was blocked as spam from Facebook, ain't nobody going to see it. You have to be original with your content. This is why I preach, guys, make sure that when you're putting your content out there, you're using your own pictures. I will never, ever repost a picture that has already been posted on Facebook or Pinterest or Google or in a team page. I won't do it. That's me. Am I telling you don't? No. If you got some of your teammates that are posting some of their own before and after photos, you're going to use your own teammates. That's different. To take something that has already gone viral or that's been out there for 3 or 4 years, that's pixelated, that's already been recropped and resized every different way, shape, and form possibly imaginable, and you're pulling something off Pinterest that 10,000 other It Works distributors have already posted, guess what? You're not going to get any visibility on it. Plain and simple. You're not going to. That's the way that it works. You're not paying Facebook for advertisement. So if you're paying them for advertisement, you can use whatever you want. You can go to Pinterest and you could Pinterest it up. you could save every Pinterest photo in the world. As long as you're paying them for advertisement, they don't care. But if you're not paying them for advertisement, be original or be blocked. I made a video about it. Be original or be blocked. And that's how it is. And not even just that. Even if you don't post a photo. So we'll get away from the photos. If you're utilizing words that sound like you're selling, sale, BOGO, cleanse, wrap. If you guys are using the word wrap, you are getting blocked. What is wrap? W-R-A-P. Do
you want to know how to get around that? If you go back to my picture, like maybe 2-3 days ago when they first announced the BOGO, I wrote taking pre-orders for BOGO wraps on my picture. So then it's not blocked. You guys can write on your pictures, word swag, not PicTap Go, but InstaSize. There's all these different apps that you can write on pictures. You can write on your pictures, make them look attractive, and then you can get around the algorithm that way.
Yeah, guys, we've got to learn that if a word sounds like it, if you are using a word that would be used in advertisement, sale, dollar signs, if you're putting a price, free, oh my God.
Buy one, get one free.
Guys, if you're trying to give away free product, guess what you go on track? People that are not going to run an auto ship. I'm just telling you that. Free is a huge one. Like, there are so many words out there that are blocked. Just think about it. Is this a word that I would see on, is this a word that I would see in an advertisement for something, trying to sell something? Because if it is, then guess what? Facebook knows it and they blocked it. Very much so. You're better off just telling a story going, hey guys, so check this out, right? So I was really wanting to get back on my fitness journey. This is what I did. What do you guys think?
I use word swag. Yeah. Word swag. To write on my pictures. That's my favorite one because they're really creative. They give you quotes too. So if you need inspiration, you can look through it. Multi-use. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a big one, and I see that all the time. So again, the great thing is with Snapchat, you can put, hey guys, we got a BOGO sale going on. If you're interested, swipe up. You can put stuff like that, and it's not going to get blocked. You cannot do stuff like that with Facebook. You can get away with murder on Snapchat, guys. There is so much stuff that you can do on Snapchat that you cannot do on these other social media platforms. So do it. Learn to do it. Learn to utilize it. You can get away with writing a whole price list out on some of the stuff that I've seen. I'm looking for 5 hair models. I'm looking for 3 people that want to lose weight. I'm looking for 4 people that want to tone, tighten, and firm their stomach. I'm looking for 6 people that want less stress in their life. And you're putting prices for everything. You can do that all day long on Snapchat, and everybody's going to see it. But you can do that on Facebook, and there ain't nobody going to see it. There ain't nobody that wants to be your product tester. Don't use the word product tester. Product tester is blocked. That script has gone around for 10 years, and it works. Product tester is a word, and not even just that. Whenever you're talking to somebody about a product tester, they're going, this is always the response that I got. I did use it a couple times. Oh, well, is it free?
Is it free?
Well, why would I test something that if it's not free? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're not really testing it because it's already been tested. Yeah, it's like you gotta learn to get around. Be creative, and this is in turn why we always talk about, guys, put value out there. You need to be original, and you need to put content out there that nobody else is putting out there. If you're focusing on putting content out there that's very different, you're focusing on putting content out there that's original, that you take and you write out of your emotion, I always preach that people connect out of emotion. They're not going to connect out of logic. So connect with people emotionally. Tell a story. That's the biggest key to making a sale. That's the biggest key to recruiting a distributor. That's very, very much so. Connect with people out of emotion, and when you connect with people out of emotion, that's whenever it really is going to take off for you. If you want to talk about a BOGO wrap, take that same post that you were going to make, and instead of making that post, and this goes for your live videos as well. Instead of making that post, just post, hey guys, huge announcement. And then they got this little thing, this feature on Facebook called Facebook Live. And you just hit that button, just like I'm doing right here. And what you do is you get on here and you go, hey guys, so check this out. We're doing this awesome sale right now. And you basically talk about what you were just going to say in your post. Guys, guess what, man? We got this awesome BOGO sale going on right now. It's going on till the end of the month. You know, you can tone, tighten, and firm anywhere from the neck down. This thing's awesome. I use it on my stomach, and it just really, really shreds my abs. And I get to go to the beach tomorrow and be like, hey! And like, yeah, that's me. I love it. Yeah. Rock on, bro. And like, whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying to throw something out there. Whatever you were going to put in your post. Confianza. Whatever you're going to put in your post. Very much so. But by you doing that, guess what? Facebook ain't blocked that. They're not blocking the words. They're not blocking what's coming out of my mouth. One thing I will tell you guys is be careful when you're doing your live videos. I have seen a lot of you guys' live videos in recent. It's got music in the background. Facebook will take that video off because you do not own the rights to that music. You can type that. I do not own the rights to this music in parentheses, and it will allow that video to maintain up there. But if you've got a video, if I'm doing a live video right now and I have music going in the background, Facebook can take this video down. So that's
Don't be singing in the beginning of your videos then.
Well, that's a beautiful song.
Well, you own the rights.
I do own the rights to that. Very much so. But yeah, that's just a couple of tips. As far as that we have, does anybody have any questions about Snapchat? I know we did kind of want to cover the basics, just some stuff like that. You know, guys, just snap. The more you snap and the more you goof. Man, I take snaps of Natalie while she's over here signing up loyal customers.
He's snoring.
Over here dancing.
I take snaps of him snoring.
Yeah, she does. She takes snaps of me dancing. She takes snaps of me doing everything under the sun. If you guys have enjoyed this video so far, drop us some likes and drop us some loves. We definitely appreciate it, guys. But yeah, we do definitely want to answer any questions that you guys might have about Snapchat. Definitely throw those out there. You know, like I said, very much so. We want to make sure that you guys are that you guys have any questions. I didn't catch what you said about swiping up on Snapchat. You can add a link. So if you actually go to
make sure your app's updated.
Yeah, you want to make sure that your apps are always updated. But if you actually go to the paperclip, you can hit the paperclip. It'll allow you to put a link in. People can swipe up, and it'll automatically redirect to your link. No, you cannot snap too much. You cannot snap too much. The more you snap, the more people are going to view your videos.
But upload it only to your story. Like, don't be snapping everyone.
Yeah.
Every single snap.
What about when you say, I'm looking for 3 people to join my team? Yeah. Join your team, you're recruiting people. If you're trying to sell or if you're trying to recruit people, it doesn't matter. If you're trying to have people join your team, I wouldn't say people join my team. I would say, because again, they know that you're going to be making money from that. I don't utilize that. I will say something like I'm opening up 3 mentoring spots. Let me know if you're interested, and I'll just leave it at that, because opening up 3 spots for your team, that's kind of a fine line. I will tell you that whenever I was posting, I've got one VIP spot left for my team. My visibility wasn't very high. So is there such a thing as too long of a story on Snapchat?
Yes and no. I mean, you just don't want to be annoying. You don't want to be.
If it's different, I mean, if you're posting different stuff, like if we were gonna sit here and Natalie was gonna just like sit here and hold up her camera for 20 minutes and just snap us while we were doing this, and it was just basically the same thing, and we're sitting here, that's boring. But
like, I know for me, like if I'm watching people's stuff and I have to tap through, already like 10 times and it's still the same person talking, like I'll stop watching because it's boring. Like I don't want to hear someone go off for an hour about something on Snapchat. That's what Facebook Live is for, basically.
Right.
So,
but I will tell you this: if you go to a theme park, you bet your ass I'm going to watch every bit of it. Like if you're showing me a ride and then you're showing me you're walking through a house and then a store and then you're going on another ride and you're showing me something like if you're doing something and you're showing your day and it's long and it's drawn out and it's different content the entire time. You're going through different sections of the park. You're going through a zoo and you're showing the different animals. Yeah, of course, people are going to watch that. But if it's you're sitting here and we're like, if we were to take this video and just upload the entire thing to Snapchat, most people wouldn't watch it. Not by any means. It's too long. They're like, yo, I'd rather sit here. Plus, they got to sit there and keep clicking and clicking and clicking. They would just end up clicking off of it and removing it. So, can you do a live for Instagram? We will do a live for Instagram, very much so. I do have a live video on Instagram, Ashley, that I will tag you in. That does have some. Do you have to mask your URL? No, you do not. You can just straight up put your URL in.
It's another good thing about Snapchat.
Yep. You can straight up just put your URL in. So guys, even just if you type in, like, you can actually just type it in itself. It won't redirect from that. But no, you can actually just, like, whatever it is. So if it's BodiesbyNatalieNicole.myitworks.com, you just put that right there at the top. It'll redirect you right there to the front page. And or vice versa. If you simplified it and say, again, you want to do the cleanse, and you clicked on shop and then lifestyle, and clicked on the actual cleanse, so that way whenever they actually swiped up, it directed you right there to that home page of the cleanse, right there to add to the cart. You can do it directly to, like, specific links. Are videos and pictures available on Snapchat? Well, Snapchat itself is pictures and videos, but, like, I mean, you can't save videos from Snapchat. Well, you can save your own videos and pictures from Snapchat, but you can't save other people's. You can screenshot other people's photos, but it's going to notify them every single time that you screenshot. But you can save your newsfeed story. So, like,
well, you can save it before even posting it. So you can use, like, the filters for that. Sure.
Would you say to people relate your struggle or your success more than, like, making a business post? People are always going to relate to your struggle more than they relate to your success. I'll give you a perfect example of that. Nobody's going to relate to you getting a $100,000 bonus because, let's be real, 99.9% of people are never going to get a $100,000 bonus in their life. 99.9% of people are never going to be able to relate to you hitting a top rank in your company and being able to go and buy your dream house and go buy a Lamborghini and pay cash for that. It's fine. It'll pop up 10% still. I'm professional at this.
Oh, shit.
But people are going to relate to your struggle. Now, am I telling you make it all about a struggle? No, do not. Like, because if you're over here and everybody's got stuff going on in their life. If all you're doing is talking about your struggle, that's negative. Okay? There's nothing wrong with talking about how you struggled and then you came up from your struggle and you pushed through and you turn it into a positive. There's nothing wrong with that. But people relate to your struggle more than they relate to your success because, let's be real, most people in life are struggling. Okay? That's just the honest to God's truth. You want to make sure that you're relating to people and you're putting content out there that's relatable. Don't be negative with your content. Be as positive as possible. Positive. But putting that little bit of, guys, like, yo, when we started this and we made the leap over and we started doing this full time, we weren't over here like balling out and going to the clubs and popping bottles. And I wasn't able to go and stand at Foot Locker or Finish Line on Saturday mornings and go buy the brand new Jordans that came out like I was able to do every single week before that. We had to learn to cut back. We had to learn to cut back on our expenses. We struggled. Yo, we've all been there. We've all had struggles. But then as we continue to grow in this business, we grew and we grew and we grew. And now we're at a point where we don't have to worry about struggling as much anymore. So see, like that, you take the little bit, you make people relate to you. Talk about the past, yes. Because that shows real. I'm not over here telling everybody, oh man, you know what, guys? I joined network marketing. My life's been great. Guess what? I made 6 figures in 6 months, and I'm doing great, and I'm getting ready to buy my mansion, and I'm getting ready to go buy a whole litter of French Bulldog puppies at $50,000, and we're going to the Maldives next week, and then I'm going to buy my dream car. That's what network marketing can do for you. No, I'm over here telling people, yo, let me tell you what, this shit's hard work. This is hard work. When you get started, this isn't something where like, oh, someone's gonna come and, hey man, I want to buy some product from you. No, we worked hard, we struggled, but then you get to a point in this business where you do start to succeed and you start to grow. That's what people want to hear. Be real, show that you're transparent, show that you're not fake, because guess what? In life, people can sense when you're fake. Just like when someone's standing in front of you, you can tell that they're sitting there. If anybody's got intuition, they're going to be able to understand that like what you're doing is not necessarily real. I don't believe in fake it till you make it. Not by any means. Faith it till you make it. You want to be real with people. Being real is how you're going to grow your team, and that's how you're going to grow credibility. Because this is something that I've learned. It takes 20 years to build a reputation. It takes 5 seconds to ruin that reputation. Be creditable and be real. Because by doing that, you're going to build a real influence of real people.
Real recognizes real.
Real recognizes real. Want to make sure we didn't miss any questions. Perfect. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did enjoy this, drop us some likes, drop us some loves. We do appreciate this. Any advice for a 22-year-old trying to build up her business? Yeah, lots of leadership development. Lots of self-development. I will tell you that.
Age is nothing but a number.
Yeah.
I know 22 millionaires in this company. You can do anything you want.
I know 19-year-old. I know 19-year-olds in network marketing and through the internet that are making millions per month at 19 years old. It all has to what it all has to do with is it all has to do with how bad do you want it. Plain and simple. How bad do you want it? Because if you want it bad enough, you'll make it happen. Age doesn't matter. Just make sure you're doing leadership development and self-development. It's the biggest thing I can tell you.
Mindset.
Network marketing is self-development with a compensation plan. The more developed you are as a person, the better the people are that you're going to attract. Be the leader that you want to attract. You're not going to attract an ambassador if you're not thinking like an ambassador. If you're not developed like an ambassador, that's for sure. Guys, we're going to jump off here. I hope you guys have an awesome Sunday. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We will see you guys next Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Social media training. Please drop your aha moments in the comments as to what you guys took from this video. I hope you guys have an awesome Sunday. Do drop us some likes, drop us some loves. Do share this video with your teams. If you share it, please put a little shared. And if you're still on, drop your Snapchat code, please. I said it earlier, but please drop you guys the Snapchat codes. We'll make sure that we follow you guys. And you guys have an awesome Sunday.